Slowly. Good morning, good morning. We did what we said we were going to do. We come back to the tower. So if you didn't see the last video, it was our first sort of video from Mallorca. We are in Spain, we're in Mallorca, and
good morning.
We are up and out. It's early morning. We'll say early morning, it's 7 o'clock, 6:30ish. The sun is about to rise. We're getting some kind of colour. Got a lot of sea mist around, which is taming it all down a little bit. But yeah, I'm here. I'm going to get the camera out quickly. I'm going to get a couple of shots pre-sunrise. We're going to see what's going to happen. Maybe I'll get up on this tower, maybe, because it is very slippery on these metal runs. So we'll see, because you've got to go up and climb in that window up there. Yeah, right. It's a bit sketchy for a person. So we'll see. Yeah, let's get a shot done of the pre-dawn, and then we'll wait for sunrise. One of these locations where you really need to be here, but it's not got that image appeal I thought it might have. But we've come down to these little sculptures that I've got down here. If you can just see them down the bottom there. Marta's just going to go and build her own one. Pretty, it's a really pretty location. And there's some cyclists out this morning already as well, so pretty cool. The sunrise, the colour, that blush, wow, she's, you know, she came up, she's there. And I have got a couple of shots. Again, very fast. This sun come up. I think the sun rises. I gave a put, you know, tell me if I'm wrong, but drop me a line in a comment and let me know. But I'm assuming because I'm so close to the equator or closer, the sun rises quicker. I was in Iceland a few weeks ago, and the sun was rising and setting really slowly. Last night when we were up here, and if you did watch last time's video, you know, we got up to the top here and it was cloudy. We were in the cloud. We couldn't see anything, but it got dark very quickly. And oh my God, the higher car I've got, the windscreens were disgusting. They were so bad. It got seriously dangerous on the way down. The wipers weren't working, you know, it wasn't clearing anything. It was smeary and greasy, and it was so dangerous on the way down. We had to pull into a hotel, the first one I found, and ask if I can have some detergent or something to clean the screen. And once I'd done that, it was fine, and it's been fine this morning. But oh my God, that hire car, it was so dangerous last night. It was scary. Like I say, I've come down from the tower a little bit. I think I'm going to spin round and get a shot of the tower, and then maybe go back down to the viewpoint and have a quick nose there and see what it looks like in the morning before we move around. We're going to head around the coast a little bit this morning and take it in. But yeah, what a lovely place. Have I got a cool location now? This is a beautiful shot. I am so high, you wouldn't believe how high I am. This is one of the highest viewpoints I think I've ever been. We were over on the viewpoint down there yesterday evening. I'm going to go down there and have another quick shot. So I've taken one, shooting back this way, but I'm just concentrating on this beautiful, look at this beautiful colour going on here. This is definitely the sort of thing that puts a smile on the face, but look at this epic, monstrous view I've got in front of me. I've got this whole peninsula on the back of the shot. It looks stunning. Just have a look at the back of the camera. Look at this. All this perfect lines leading you through, and this islandy sort of shape in the background, and then all the colour going on. She's a right stunner. 2 little islands, one either side as well. Absolutely perfect. She's really good. Look at the little island. You've got one little island there and another little island there, and this lovely glow going on. She's really good. Here comes the sun. She's just about to appear. Just creeping up. And then it's going to catch the clouds behind maybe. You all right? She's thoroughly enjoying this. She's going to build herself a little hoodoo. Yeah, this is nice. I love this transition between the two, from the yellow into the blues. She's really pretty. It's now just casting a glow on the side of these rocks. Just down here, it's just casting a glow on the side of the rocks. She's coming up. Right, so I've come right to the edge, or close enough to the edge that I feel comfortable with. Today is not the day that I go climbing actually on the edge of these rocks. That is seriously probably one of the highest drop I've ever been near. I've got a vertical set up at the moment, beautiful vertical. I've got this lovely line of rocks here with this green cluster of growth, bushes, or whatever you want to call them. And it just leads out towards that sunrise. Sun's now tucking up behind the higher clouds, but yeah, we got a really nice glow for a long time there. The sun just gradually came out and went up behind the other cloud, but yeah, she cast such a lovely glow over here. It really was nice. So I've just moved around this little area really, like I always do when the sun comes up and I'm going that panic mode. What am I going to miss? What am I going to miss? What am I going to miss? So I just moved around this area and I've got this nice vista this way. I love the transition from the blue to the sort of gold. I like the rocks in the foreground giving you sort of some direction, some meaning. I like these little islands, and I shot down this way as well. There was a guy right down, stood on the edge of that rock down there, but I don't think I got him in the camera, but if I did, I'll point him out on the image if he's still there. But yeah, this shot here is a vertical as well. Absolutely stunning with this high, massively high coastline. It really is good, and the sun's just now starting to creep up, but it's got warmer, it's got hotter, and it's got brighter. So I'll just wait for it to lift up. I'm going to wait one more here, I think, and then I think now the sun's starting to glow behind. We'll go back up to the tower, take a shot that direction, and then we'll move down. But I think that's a win for this morning. Come back down off the tower now, and we're just going to go in and have a look at these little buildings, because these old military buildings, whatever they are. I mean, again, if you know what they are, if you know any history, please let me know. Always interested for knowing what's going on in comments. And that's a photograph. Look at that for a photo. Straight out through the broken window. Was that destroyed by a bomb or something? You never know, do you? But look at the steps leading through and the columns. That's awesome. I do like stuff like this. If it's got graffiti in it or not, it doesn't really matter. And again, look at that through the window. Just a nice view through the window. Really cool. So yeah, it's definitely like a military storage base or a lookout tower or something like that, isn't it? It's the grandeur of the steps and all, which is pretty awesome. Right, a couple of shots from here, and we're going to move on. Beer drinking city. Look at this. Look at the rubbish that's down below here. Look at all that plastic and rubbish and bottles and cans and everything. Mind you, I bet you get a lot of locals up here as well. It's not just us tourists. Martha just said that you don't normally get this sort of graffiti with this sort of a view. And you're so right there. Look at this. Look how high we are. Look at the view. Look at the distance. We're basically on top of a mountain, really, in all fairness. And look at Miss Poser there. Look. Miss Poser. She'd be like, take a photo, take a photo. We've had a major disaster today because we came out this morning. She's left the second camera bag with all her cameras and everything in it at the hotel. And then halfway here, she said, I haven't got my phone. She left her phone at the hotel. We've gone up there. We've got no phone records whatsoever of this morning because I left mine plugged into the car because I was using it for the sat nav. Of course, she forgot hers. So we've not got no phone on us at the moment. So yeah, no selfies for you then. Right, I'm going to get a shot of this because as much as people don't like it, I like it. I want to just get a shot of this with the view looking out because I think it's epic.
loving it, Mr. Compton?
Are you loving it, loving it, loving it?
It's so beautiful. It's like...
She's picking on me again. So we've driven down the road, we've had some stunning little bit of scenery to drive through. This place is not designed for cars being able to pull over and stop. The roads are very narrow, very thin, very windy. You can't take your eyes off the road, and there's definitely not many places to pull over. But on the way through down this road, we come like, I don't know if we're on a toll road or not to get down to this next location. I think it's a toll road because I just went through a load of cameras and a barrier. So I'll have to see when I get back. But this is a viewpoint, one of the ones I had checked off on my little map I've come in to do. Whoa. And it's basically to have a look at this. Just look at the scenery. It's so pretty, and it's so pretty. So yeah, that's the point. We're gonna just have a little look at this viewpoint. I think the epic view's going up that way. Yeah, we stopped and took a couple of snapshots of the mist in the trees. The mist in the trees coming through with us just now was absolutely, it was a fairy tale. Yeah, it was absolutely stunning. Beautiful. So I did jump out of the car quickly and take a couple of quick snaps because it was a long straight road. That's what all we're going to be able to do really. The next location I will probably take a few moments to take a decent shot, but just for now, just enjoy a couple of these snappies as we just make our way to our destination. Right, so we've pulled up on the side of the road. Like I said, very limited for having parking places, and this is a little tiny spot that I did research and did Google. The reason I'm here is I want to take a photograph of this. Yes, I know this is not the correct conditions. This is not the perfect idea. We've got a blue sky, but when I get into the location, if I can get in the location, because it's somewhere up behind this cliff, I need to get up here. I think I know where to get to. So when I get there, I'll switch you on and show you the reason why. Which makes me laugh when I'm in a different country as well, especially somewhere like this, the health and safety. I mean, we're walking up a road at the moment, yeah? And just get to a gap in the road and look at this. There's just nothing there, just this little gap in the roads because it's got these little carcellations, and it's just, well, it's just sheer drop to death really. So I've seen my footpath. The footpath's there. There's a tiny wall. Like I say, I have done some research, but I know there was no parking up there, which is why we've walked from here. But it'd be just my luck to get around that corner and see a parking spot. Ooh, we are a long way up there. This is a good view. So there was actually a bit of a parking bay near this path, but it's not obvious at all. It's not obvious. It's just a literal bit of gravel next to the road. But yeah, we're on the path that I wanted to get on, so this should take me to it. But this is a recce. If nothing else, I can recce this, and if we've got time for the rest of the week, we can come back and maybe do the sunrise here and try and get some golden colours. We're now actually on said path, which doesn't really look like said path, but we're heading that way towards the little wall. And I know it's a said path because I said it is. No, it is. This is actually a footpath, and you'll see why in a minute, because they actually put in there's a bit of infrastructure in for moving around, and they built these little walls to keep the path level. So yeah, we are on track, just watching these slippy stones. So this is the path that I'm on about. This is where it turns into more of an obvious path. So if you look round now, you can see they built this little wall around the edge of the mountain, I suppose, and then just leveled the gravel off on it. And these go through you can see them snaking in different parts. This is what they would call a pathway for doing this little trip. They actually go all the way down the side of the mountain in some places. This is cool. It's given me the elevation I need to get the shot, and I'll show you a reason why in a minute when we get round there. We have got to our little place. And what's nice is I'm in the shadow behind the mountain. Oh, the temperature's so much cooler. It is really warm. But this is the reason I've come. Just look at that. That lighthouse is absolutely a super treat. And look at this snaking road that comes down in front. There's even a goat down on the road. Look, down on the road is a little goat. But yeah, the road snakes down. Now, I've seen this image in the morning. I've seen it taken in the evening. But I'm here, yeah, mid-morning. And it's baking hot. Sun's out. No clouds or anything, but I can get the shot. I know the location if I ever come back, or if I ever organise a trip over here. I mean, wow, I could actually do that, couldn't I? Now I've been here, I've got a couple of ideas for location, I've got a couple of ideas for sunrise and sunsets. By the end of the week, I'll have a load more. Yeah, let's. Who wants to come? Let me know, and I'll organise a trip, eh? We'll come to Mallorca, we'll do a little bit of swimming, and we'll photograph lighthouses and things like that, because I've got so much more to show you. Right, I'm gonna get a shot of this, and then we're gonna make our way down the side of this wall, back down to the car, and I'm ready for a drink. Something you don't see very often, isn't it? Look, me with a camera strap around my neck. I think, tell me if you've ever seen me with a camera strap around my neck, because it is a total rarity. This is quite a simple shot, really. Lighthouse, bang in the middle, ZEZ S-curve road leading up. We've even got the pathway as well. Oh, it's so simple. It really is simple. I'm at 16mm on wide out, but it's all it needs to be happen, really. In fact, no, I'm just going to zoom in just a tad. I'm just going to get rid of a little bit of foreground. But yeah, what an amazing simple shot, and that's all I've come to do. That was it. Done. You ready? Done. Right, I've just moved right over now to the wall. I'm just going to get one more shot from this angle as well, because you've got the wall coming down as a leading line on a wide angle, and you've also can zoom in and just take in that road leading from the bottom left and the lighthouse on the left-hand thirds. And there's a goat down there as well on the road, yeah. Now, like I say, all these images are going to be pretty, should I use the word boring? Just because of the sun, the haze, the minimalist of the, I don't know, maybe black and white, they might look quite good. But yeah, you do need those colours. Look at those colours we had this morning from the tower. So if we had that behind it, just imagine how pretty that would look. Yeah, we've got another 6 days here, so maybe we'll come back. We were talking just now, maybe come back in the evening, and we might get a few cars coming, driving down and getting some lights coming down, and then we just got to make our way down this sketchy hill. So I'm going to just make this simple. We're done for the video, this one. We've just been and had coffee. We've just spent an hour and, I don't know, hour and a half just mooching around the lighthouse, just having a look round. Playing with the goat. Yeah, the goat's up here. She's been feeding the goat and things. So yeah, we're now hot and warm. The sun has come up. It is scorching. The temperature is telling me 29 degrees. In November. That's just insane, 29 degrees. So I'm going to be a bit scorchio. We're going to go for a bit of a mooch round, have a look round, see some sights.
Scorchio, that means grumpy.
Grumpy, yeah, it does mean grumpy when I'm hot. So yeah, we're going to have a look around the sights. I'm going to go and do a little bit of swimming, and I'll maybe start a new video this evening when it cools down a little bit. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, give us that thumbs up. And until next time, ciao for now. See you soon. Bye.